Arda, Ocal, and Jacob Wolf for ESPN Esports with two of the members of the gold medal winning Team USA squad, Sinatra and Cory. Sinatra, your MVP. The trophy is here. But for the first time in Overwatch World Cup history, Team USA are champions. Sinatra, you've been on this team a while. Let's start here. How sweet does that sound that finally, through all the trials and tribulations, this team is a world champion?
Yeah, for me it's crazy because I've been with the team for 3 years now, and every time we just fall short, lose the first round in the quarters, and we're always so confident though, which it makes it hurt the most. Like those losses hurt really bad. So I think just this World Cup, we just focused on clearing our mentals before every game, just keeping everything like we do in scrims and not get overconfident and do a lot of review too. So I'm just really happy, obviously.
Cory, you're one of the newcomers to this team. Can you just tell me what it was like, day one, the roster announcement, and even just getting together with the squad and what scrimming was like? What was that experience getting to here for you?
It was definitely exhilarating. I tried out last year for the World Cup and didn't quite make it. So this year, being able to make it and to play with the top talent from a bunch of different other teams, it's actually been amazing. I'd also like to say my former teams have never been grand finals or really top of the pack playoff teams. So it's so amazing to be able to just play with this god tier team and be able to perform so well.
I found it interesting, Cory, how many chants you got. That even when he won MVP, when Sinatra won MVP, people were shouting your name. Were you able to hear that during matches, and was that sort of putting some pressure that you perform admirably?
I didn't quite hear it because I was super zoned into the game. Yeah. But whenever my headset came off or after a map or something, I definitely heard it, and I was like, oh, that feels nice.
One thing I want to know, Sinatra, from you is you've had one of the most successful years of any esports competitor, right? You won your league, you won for your country, and you've won a couple MVPs. So thinking about that, how does that feel as you sit here right now?
Yeah, I don't think about that. I didn't think about that until you said it. Yeah, it's definitely crazy, especially for where I was in season one. I did very, very poorly, and Shock did very poorly, and I was just I felt down as just a player in general. I thought I was just a mediocre player at the time. So these past few years have just been or this past year has been just awesome for me. Literally, I built so much confidence for myself, and I'm just very happy with it.
I know the last time we spoke, you said, I try to just zone out all the comments. I don't really read my mentions. I don't go on Reddit, etc. Is that something you passed along to someone like Cory to say, let's just avoid this and focus on what we're doing?
No, I don't tell anyone that. I just tell the media people what I do. I don't. I just try to focus on myself and never let any comments or whatever get to me. Even now we won the World Cup, I got MVP or whatever. I'm not gonna go on Reddit or anything and look at any comments. I still don't do that, even if I do good. So, but I don't tell anybody that. No.
Yeah, I think that's generally something I'm good with. Is not letting anything get to me. I mean, to be honest, after we beat South Korea, I didn't even know we were in the grand finals.
Really?
Yeah.
You thought we had 4 more teams to play against or something?
Wow, okay.
I just like playing Overwatch, so it doesn't really matter what people think of me.
Did that game against South Korea feel like a final?
It was definitely a competitive game for sure. They're a really good team. Really, really good team. Yeah. So it was super competitive for sure.
Yeah. Was there a sense of pressure just being relieved as soon as you beat them?
The second time, not really. The first time, yeah. We got really hyped in the practice rooms or whatever we streamed from. I mean, the second time was definitely it was the grand finals almost for us. Or yeah, it was almost the same intensity as China because we really want to win. I really wanted to beat Architect, Choi, and Krusty really badly, and I'm just glad we did.
We also knew we were the best team, so we just kept it confident.
That's true. Actually true.
Yeah,
we actually thought we were going to 3-0 Korea twice, but it was a 6-1. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Sinatra, 3 of the members of the Shock were on this team. How important was that cohesion, just the fact that you knew those teammates so well, playing with them all season long, and now that translating to this Team USA squad? How important was that?
Yeah, that was the literal best thing about the World Cup this year, is that the meta kind of stayed almost same from the grand finals match that we had last year. So the 3 players like knew what the play style should be at all times, and we knew we were confident in each other and trusted each other so much, and we would just teach it to the other players and like have them follow us, I guess. Like, and everybody is just like a system. Everyone trusts each other, and we're all good. Go stupid aggro. We're all good. That's it.
I had to do a lot of adapting.
The 3 of you, Moth, Super, and yourself, joined an elusive club. Earlier in the press conference, another reporter mentioned that the only person to have won an Overwatch League title and an Overwatch World Cup title is Fury, with previously the London Spitfire. What does it mean to be among that club for you?
I don't really think about it. I'm sure maybe I'll think about it in a week, but like I said before, I don't really like try to focus on the past, like my accomplishments. I always like look at the ahead and what I should do to keep staying that good. Like I said, I don't want to like or look in the past and see like what I'd done, just like how I can keep that at all times, like my championship tier status thing that Shock has and MVP, how to just staying consistent.
Cory, you mentioned earlier, actually, I want to know about that integration. Like, how did you feel you were able to contribute to what was already there, the foundation of Team USA with the Shock? It seemed like the pieces were building around it. How did you feel you were able to contribute to that?
Well, I think my biggest quality was being able to adapt to the team environment really quickly and kind of mesh with the players and meeting the standards of what my role in the team is to do. And I personally think I brought a lot of mechanical skill to the team. And towards the end, I got really, really comfortable with all the players, and felt more comfortable being able to like take a leader role in some areas. Mostly Jade did a lot of the leading, but I definitely built my role in the team as we kept playing, and eventually ended up fitting really well.
We're just over 3 months from the beginning of the Overwatch League 2020 season. It's going to present a big challenge, I think, for you all, particularly Sinatra. You and the Shock will have to go to Asia a significant amount. Cory, you and the Justice will have to head to Europe and also up and down the East Coast and to Houston. What are you all looking forward to heading into 2020, and how do you expect travel to affect sort of the way that you play?
For me, I'm very looking forward to being in those different types of places, because I haven't traveled the world at all. I haven't been to many places, like only Germany I've been to. So just being in those places and exploring those countries and places like that. The one thing I really hate is flying, though, so that's going to be hard. But yeah, definitely just traveling around, seeing new places, new cultures, stuff like that, and learning from it.
I think for me, it's just I'm really excited to compete in all the homestands and seeing all the types of fans and seeing my fans for the DC. I do think traveling can be hard for some players. I personally don't like mind traveling. I personally love traveling. Like I'll sit on a plane. Like I went to Australia, and I had a blast. I had a blast. And I mean, it was like a 17-hour flight.
Yeah.
But I got there, had a bunch of fun, played well, and just in general.
Yeah, mainly the fans, though. That is true. Like playing for all these homestands, and like these homestands are gonna have like a lot of people because it's new places all around the world, and Overwatch has fans all around the world. So just seeing all the fans coming together, every single Overwatch League match basically we have, that'll be great too.
Sinatra, just one last question and then we're done here. As a journalist, I have to follow up on this. At the Overwatch League Grand Finals press conference, Krusty mentioned that you owed him McDonald's. Yeah. I want to know whether this McDonald's has been paid up and what was the order?
It has not.
Ooh,
but
scandal.
I am going to Korea very soon with the team. I don't know if I could have said that. I'm not sure. But I'll buy a McDonald's there.
Okay. Is there a limit on what he's allowed to order, or can he order the whole menu?
You can have the whole menu.
I mean, your salary should pay for it, so I think you're good.
Okay.
Regardless, Sinatra, Cory, Team USA, gold medalist final at the Overwatch World Cup. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.